What's up, witches? It's the Zen Witch here with another unboxing, and an unboxing for Samhain week. I have chosen very specific decks for the rest of this week in honor of Samhain on Saturday. And the first one up here is Messages from the Wee Folk. This is by A.G. Muller, the European arm of U.S. Games, by Jennifer A. Murphy and Cecilia Okada. Messages from the Wee Folk, connecting with the sacred energies of nature. We have a lovely design in the corner there. Come on. Oh, why do we have to be so fussy? Why? And it's being super fussy today. Awesome. All right. Messages from the Wee Folk. Whoop. Box is upside down. Drive me nuts. Do it this way. Jesus. Wee folk really do exist, and this splendid book will take you on a magical journey to joyously invite them into your life. Just looking at the wonderful illustrations makes my heart sing, and the heartfelt words of wisdom that accompany each one are some of the best I've ever encountered. I highly recommend these cards, and that's by Denise Lin, an international, it just says international best-selling author. Okay. Connecting with the sacred energies of nature. The Wee Folk and sacred energies of nature are present in our world today. This enchanting book and set of 33 cards will help you connect with the divine love they have for everyone. Each card has encouraging and loving words to guide you and affirmations you can use. Award-winning illustrator Cecilia Okada, or Okada, captures the essence of this world with her beautiful illustrations on each card. Since childhood, author Jennifer A. Murphy has been communicating with the magical world of nature. The special messages from the Wee Folk in the book help you understand their philosophies on joy, laughter, children, music, art, health, Mother Earth, and many more topics. Also included are meditations to help you connect with fairies, elves, gnomes, water sprites, and other nature spirits. Open your heart and believe, and this world opens to you. And this is copyright 2008. Now, when this deck, this is one of the ones I got when I was working for a company that was selling them. And I remember being in the shop one day and a father coming in with his young daughter. She was probably 9, I want to say. And he came in specifically to buy her a deck, to let her pick out a deck. She had expressed something in her that she wanted to read, she wanted to do this, and he brought her in and was asking questions about it. You know, what's this all about? Is this something that it's okay for her to do? And I talked to him and said, you know, absolutely, this is a talent that's in her, and good for you for nurturing it rather than expecting her to shut it down. But I talked to him a little bit about, you know, safety and shielding and using a tool like this, that there's no power in the tool itself. It's just something to help her connect with her own thoughts, and how to, you know, regard the deck and keep it in a special place to nurture that relationship, and, you know, just to do the best I could to set it up. And I recommended that she get this deck, and she did. It went home with her, and it was just a great encounter. So here's the rather thick little book, and it's all English. This isn't like Lo Scarabeo where you've got 6 languages. Then we have it was a little insert that came with it because there were errors in the erratum. The pages indicated in the booklet have been mixed up. So this is a correction of the contents page. Then we have a smallish deck inside this box. I love, and there's a little tab. There's a little tab to pull up. Engineering. All right, let me get these out of the way. I don't want to put them on top of my apple. Okay. So here are the images. The back of the cards have a moon and a little fairy and a tree. And again, these beautiful designs in the corners that for some reason, there we go. When my camera doesn't want to focus, sometimes I wonder about, you know, is it the energy of the thing that the camera just can't get a grip on it. All right. The first one is Dream, and let's look at the artwork. Very soft, pastel, sort of, you know, grainy textured, but soft and sweet. And there's a little fairy holding an acorn on an oak leaf, and this is Dream. Fire. So we're going to go through the elements. A little gnome. Interesting gnomes of fire. They're not generally fire. Fire, air with a Pegasus horse. Water. No, not water. Wow. Boy, they caught me there. That's because they're not in order. BRB. Let's try that again, and I can now tell you there are 33 cards. All right, so there's dream number 1. Then we have independence. Oh, kitten. Believe. Healing. Look at the energy being directed. You know, I'm thinking about that little girl and what she would learn from something like this. Healing, of just watching the energy swirl. Growth. Light. Ah, look at that. Oh, see, now I'm getting excited for winter because this is one of my favorite things. And, you know, right now at Samhain time, we're starting to see back into the woods. In the summer, the front of the woods is just a green shield. It's just dense, and you can't see the individual trees. Now they're emerging as the leaves come down, and it's one of my favorite things, and one of my very favorite things is moonlight on snow through the woods. Here it comes. Then we have forgiveness. Power. Look at the butterfly as power. I mean, think about that. It always blows my mind that you have some of the most delicate creatures imaginable. Their wings are so fragile. They're more fragile than paper. And they fly thousands of miles. Thousands of miles. Just mind-blowing. What a great symbol of power. Receive. Simplicity. Acceptance. Oh, look at that. Look at their faces. I'm giving you a gift I accept. I mean, I haven't looked at this deck in a while, but every time I've used it, it's been lovely. Balance. Strength. Friendship. A dog. Comfort. Oh, looks like one is in spirit. See? Relationship. New day. Air. Peace. Oh. Voice. I mean, they just are so sweet and peaceful and gentle and soft. There's fire. There's water. Interesting that we don't have the elements in order. We have air and then peace and then voice and then fire and water. Abundance. Apples. Love. Nourishment. Release. Ah, look at that. The release as rain falling down. Beautiful, beautiful imagery. Listen. Is he waving a white flag? Ah, courage. Is that courage or bluster? Gratitude. Journey. Child. And celebrate. Okay, and then true self is the last one. Ooh, true self. Okay, here's something I've noticed. We have fire, air, and water, but we don't have earth. So now I'm curious, are we going to talk about this? So the book. Contents, and I'm not going to go through the contents because, well, I'll look at the highlights, whether the pages are right or not. Signs of the wee folk and sacred energies of nature, flower essences. So let's look at that, sacred energies of nature. Introduction. The wee folk do exist. They are fairies, gnomes, elves, water sprites, pixies, and leprechauns of our world. been with us since the beginning of time. So it talks about all the different kinds of sacred energies of nature, include the spirits of trees, mountains, animals, plants, flowers, rivers, lakes, and oceans in our worlds. The desire is to help the earth progress to a spiritual level where individuals feel love for each other, animals, and nature itself. So that's what they're here to do. You will learn how to connect with your own fairies and your personal sacred energies of nature guides. Signs of the wee folk and sacred energies of nature. Throughout your daily life, there are signs of the sacred energies of nature and the wee folk's existence everywhere you look. You just need to open your senses to notice them. One of the first things you can do is meditate every morning before you begin your day. I love it. Meditation helps you to connect with your inner self and the divine source of love. When you are connected, the signs become more apparent to you. So looking through the contents here, signs of the wee folk, flower essences, meditation for finding the meaning of the flower, plant, or tree essence, how to make a flower, plant, or tree essence, connecting with the wee folk and sacred energies of nature, meditation to connect with the fairy of a flower, meditation for connecting with your sacred nature spirit guides, creating a sacred place in your home, meditation for finding places for the fairies, leprechauns, and gnomes. So through the whole thing are meditations, creating a healing circle, and then messages from the wee folk. And, okay, interesting. There are chapters here on children, love. I'm going to go there. Hold on. So there's signs of the wee folk, and then talking about flower essences, meditation, and these are nice little meditations. But I am so happy looking at this now to think that this father allowed his child to have something like this, and to introduce her to the concepts of meditation and how she can use her mind. What I would give to connect with her now. Connecting with the wee folk and sacred energies of nature, another meditation. Now let's go to this. Wow, is it hard to see the page numbers? Page numbers are down at the bottom here. Let's see if I can get that to pop in. Yeah, it's hard to read. Okay. And, okay, this is where the contents page is messed up. Children 52. All right. So there are categories here. Messages from the wee folk. I'm going to read this verse. Tell them we are cute. We are absolute. Tell them we don't smoke or drink. We are gone in a blink. Tell them we like to sing and dance every time we get the chance. Tell them we are here to help Mother Earth and spread a little mirth. Great things happen to those who believe. Let the fairies dance with each other in the moonlight. Let them sing for the glory days on earth. Raise your heart and feel the loving energy from these littlest of the universe's heavenly beings. Let them bring peace into your heart and joy into your soul. May their laughter be heard always. We all have messages for you to hear. Each one of us is as different as you are too. Each message revealed will connect with the soul that needs to heal. So don't be disheartened if it doesn't speak to you. Read on to the next, and the next will do. All right, children. So there's a section on children. There's a section on my goodness, all kinds of verses. Love, children, love. So you can look kind of by category. And the categories are children, love, inspiration, health, play, joy, and laughter, recycling, animal kingdom, Mother Earth, your home, grief, friendship, family, peace, gratitude and service, abundance, music and the arts, general message, and final thought. I mean, it's just this whole section looking by theme. And then we have Sacred Energies of Nature healing cards. Sacred Energies of Nature healing cards. The sacred energies of nature represent the physical and spiritual world of nature. Okay, how to use the cards. Hold the deck in your hand and ask for the light from. So, all right, healing cards. I mean, this whole section of children and general message, and it's just looking for messages from a category without even using the cards. Then you use the cards, and that's the whole deck. And then we have the meanings in the back, and you get a picture of the card, you get an affirmation, a task, and a fairy philosophy. So there's a description, and then you get the rest. So let's just jump in. First of all, allies and ancestors, guides and guardians, fairies, gnomes, sylphs, undines, salamanders, spirits, please come and be with us. Please bring your messages to my viewers. Please bring us a Samhain message that is deep, insightful, clear, and powerful. I offer you fresh water. I offer you the fire of Azrael. I offer you light. I offer you this apple that's sitting over my shoulder. I offer you my love, and I ask that you be here and talk to us clearly. Now, this is a little deck. It fits the hand wonderfully, but the stock is stiff. So interesting. If this was any bigger, it would be hard to shuffle, but this kind of thickish, stiff stock is perfect for this. All right. Oof, my joints are locking on me today. Want to keep shuffling. All right, we'll shuffle this way. I'd ask for 3. Please bring us 3 cards to give us a clear message on what we need to know as we're looking Samhain in the face, as we're confronting our fears. I'm going to keep shuffling. They told me to keep going. They say one more. Okay. Celebrate, fire, acceptance. Okay. Well, Samhain is a fire festival. It is the highest celebration of our year. A lot of people call it Witch's New Year. There are so many New Years. You know, we celebrate calendar New Year. Yule is kind of a new year. Samhain is a new year, but if you look at the pagan festivals, the most often you will hear about Samhain being the witch's new year. So let's look at celebrate. The card itself, the description, the only way to bring joy and fun into your life is when you initiate fun. Get up, dance, and sing at the top of your lungs. I'm going to say this right now. We were talking about the fact that, there aren't going to be these Halloween celebrations. And in my town, in Kent, Halloween is a big deal. We have people come from all over the place for Kent Halloween. And it's this giant free-form mass human parade of insane costumes just through the street like all night. It takes you a solid hour to drive around the one little block in downtown because there's just a mass of people moving the entire time. It's awesome. It's not happening this year. So what do we do? And people are like, well, what are we going to do? I don't know. This isn't going to happen because they're so used to things being set up out there and you show up and enjoy it. Well, this is where you claim your own tradition. This is where you claim your own. We're going to celebrate. We're going to party. It's like Christmas. It's a day like any other. What we do pointed towards that day is what makes it special. So do that here as well. And yes, the only way to bring joy and fun is to initiate it. Try and remember how you like to have fun. No, try to remember. Infinitives. Invite your friends into your home. Don't do that this year. Sing, dance, and celebrate your lives. Bring music back into your home that makes you sing and dance. Enjoy your time here on earth. Take the time to reach out to others and play. Find those people who bring joy to your life. Search them out. Invite them into your heart. Share a bond of fun and laughter. Nurture that union. Ask the universe for the gift of fun in your life. I mean, what a great message, right? What I've found with this deck is, there's a keyword and you have an idea in your mind, but then you read the message and it just unfolds into this wonderful thing. The affirmation is, I welcome joy, fun, and laughter into my life. The task, play some music that inspires you to sing and dance, play a joyful theme, and get in touch with your fun side. How often have you heard me say, put on something that makes you dance during this pandemic. Fairy philosophy. We love celebrations. We love to sing and dance every time we get the chance. We can help you bring fun and laughter back. The secret to fun is to think back to when you were young. What made you giggle? What made you laugh until you almost wet your pants? Get in touch with those feelings and let yourself experience those memories and bring them to your present day. Don't leave them in the past. Bring those feelings back. So beyond celebration, look what we've got here. This message of reclaiming the joy of your childhood, reclaiming primal joy. This deck, oh baby, it's so good. It is so good. And once again, I re-encounter a deck that I haven't worked with in a while, even though I've had it for a long time. And what a joy. What a joy. So our challenge this Samhain, when we are looking fear in the face through pandemic that's worsening again, what do we do in the face of fear? What do we do to dispel fear? We face it down and generate joy in its face. Wow. Okay, fire. Next message. It's just so good. It is time to incorporate more of the fire element into your life. Are you feeling burned out? Does your enthusiasm for life seem to be fading? Well, that's what Celebrate was talking to us about, is generating the enthusiasm again. It just means that you need a little fire to fuel your mirth. When individuals feel a low sense of energy and enthusiasm, it means they are lacking one of the basic elements of nature, fire. Fire helps create a spark for life and a sense of adventure. Add more fire and watch your level of energy soar. Now is the time to do it. And, you know, as a amen and blessed be to that, I am putting some more incense on the coal. I am celebrating fire by burning something. All right. What is that, a piece of popcorn? The affirmation is, I am charged with the spark of life. This would be a really great deck for spell work, too, because of the affirmation that they give you. Light a candle, sit near a campfire, wear more orange, cranberry, and red. Sit in the sun or create a fire in your fireplace. Get more fire in your life. Let me mention also that on my television back here is a YouTube video of 12 hours of a fireplace that will be going all day, because it adds to my atmosphere. I don't have a fireplace in my house, but yeah, I do. It actually makes it feel warmer. The sounds are so comforting. You can do that to bring fire into your life. All the elements in nature were created for a purpose. Even though fire creates fear in some of you, it is necessary to restore and vitalize the earth. Honor fire in your life and watch how it changes and enhances your enthusiasm for life. And I'm just noticing that my candle is burnt out back here, so BRB. There we go. For who am I to ignore the fairies? So now we've got a fire color on the altar. I had my colors set for the Pisces moon that I'm shooting on right now, but we're going to be on an Aries moon by the time you see this. So there you go. There's our fire and our orange and the altar lit. And thank you, fairies. Now, third one is acceptance. Do not struggle trying to find your right place in this world. Don't change your hat or personality for those who you encounter. Take refuge and be at peace with who you are. All aspects of yourself make up your whole being. At times, these aspects can be negative, and at times they can be positive. However, they all make up the lovely person who you are inside and out. Do not struggle on how to present yourself to the outside world. Just be yourself. The affirmation is, I love and accept all aspects of who I am. The task, at the end of today, lie in bed and think about how you interact with others in life's situations. Bless the day and bless all aspects of yourself you came in contact with today. Fairy philosophy, we love you just the way you are. We will always love you. We will never leave you. Take comfort in knowing that we will always be your friends. I got absolutely nothing to add to that except to say in gratitude to the fairies. So today I'm going to go out and leave a big fat offering. I'm going to leave some brandy out there for them, and I'm going to leave an apple out there for the fairies in thanks for this message. Just what an incredible message. And this has just risen into my top 10 for decks after encountering this again. It has a unique voice. The language is so simple and so potent. They don't go off into like big, long explanations of things. And again, you get so much more than just acceptance. I mean, this could be, accept who you are, you're unique, blah, 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 but just the voice of the fairies coming through of we love you the way you are, and how simple that message was. I feel like the author of this deck, Jennifer Murphy, in fact, you know what? I'm going to look real quick and see if Jennifer Murphy has any other decks, because holy moly. Jennifer A. Murphy. Because what an author. Books, cards, and blogs. Okay, messages from the wee folk, climbing your personal mountain. What do the animals say? And what I believe. So she has some other, pardon me, she has some other books, but not decks. And by the way, unfortunately, I am seeing messages from the wee folk listed at $50. At $49.99, which tells me that this is out of print, sadly. So sadly out of print. But 2008 isn't that long ago. And I think if you contact U.S. Games and say something about it, we might see this deck again. I'm going to look here, too, because I would really like for you to have this deck. Zero products found. Oh my God. So now it really has risen to one of my favorite decks. No, I'm seeing it on Eclectic, Goodreads, Book Depository. I'm not seeing it anywhere just straight up for sale. Oh, more's the pity. Well, go looking. If you find this deck somewhere, somebody's selling off a used copy, grab it. Absolutely grab it, because it's amazing. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to my channel and click like if you like this video, because it really does help me out a lot. Also click the notification bell. You're going to get a notification at least once a day. You're going to get at least once a day. I seem to be ramping up lately, and there have been more than one a day, but it's Samhain week, come on, we're ramping up to the biggest holiday of the year. Anyhow, I hope you got something from this. You can donate down below. You can buy me a deck. You can join my Patreon. You can join my Discord. All kinds of stuff to do to engage. Please, if you have this deck, let me know what you think of it. And let's engage. I'm so happy that you're there. I'm happy that you're safe and healthy. Please stay safe and healthy until I see you tomorrow for another unboxing. This is Luna. Blessed be.